hello there. Well, here's Stillfather with a week 13.05b tutorial. I hope that what I've got going on here is going to survive the full update when it's done. We'll find out. 1.5. First of all, I would like to give credit to Brent Zipron. I think that's his name. What's his name here? Yeah, Brent Zipron, for coming up with this little contraption for item sorting, which is what this is all about. Hello, creep. Yeah, this is his original version right here. It's basically, your item hopper here with the stuff in it as a filter for emeralds, 17 emeralds, whatever. It seemed to work like that. 64, 64, 64 dummy stuff. And two powered rail tracks, some redstone for a comparator, and sending a signal back to this. But what happens when you add items to this one, they're supposed to sort themselves into the bottom, is because hoppers get redstone signal. This is no longer working, so they get stuck. That's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. So you can see it starts moving, it starts doing its thing. It collects. It's collecting, that's good stuff. But then it goes back and the stuff gets stuck right in here, because this hopper has been shut off by the redstone, which is not cool. So in trying multiple other options that were much more intense than this, I have found a way to make his version of this work, and that is by, if you look at this right here, he's coming out one block from the comparator and coming down to the box. And to avoid sending power to the hopper right there, I've moved the redstone block out by one so that we're separated from it, and then it suddenly works. Putting those in there, we're going to see that, like, first of all, nothing is down here. Plus, it was in the back, behind the front face of this. And I've added glowstone right there or redstone lamps to show that it's working, and then look down here and it's all in there and it's on its way down and it works. So this is a good thing. To show you how this works again, I don't want to redo somebody else's tutorial, but since things have changed, it's not a bad idea to do so. So I'm just going to quickly show you a tileable setup that I've got here. Let me grab some of this. Okay, yeah, of course that didn't work out very well, so let's grab 64 of these. And since these are stuck in the chest, I'll take these 38. Whatever, I just need some stuff. You notice also in mine the number has changed. It's 64, 64, 64, 56, and then 2. Don't ask me why it's like that, but it is. And this one was 4 times 64 and 17. So, yeah, that's how it all lays out. I'm going to show you my neat little contraption and how it literally automatically separates these 8 things. I've also added at the end of it the same sort of simple clock for a dispenser or a hopper. You can see this array sort of going on here. Underneath this is also a redstone torch to reverse the signal, and I've got it hooked up to a nice cord. It's just whatever, it's fun. But yeah, so let's go in here and have a look. This is where I put in my stuff, and of course this sort of a clock. It's a waiting clock. It's actually on all the time, but it's not running because the comparator doesn't notice there's anything in there. But when there is something in there, it'll do this. So yeah, we got that going on. You can stack this all the way up. That's a perfect item elevator, by the way. If you just this is stackable. If you look at Iron Stone Miner's YouTube, you'll see how he's done this for 05A, and it still works for 05B. So anyway, that's a dispenser, a regular dispenser, not a hopper, just pushing stuff out into there, and it begins to collect due to filters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, I'm going to separate these because this is funny. This is just because of my chords at the end. Yeah, um, whatever. So let us begin the musical festival. I don't know what this is going to be like, but it's funny. Um, just like random notes going to be playing. Yeah, so anyway, let's go out and watch this. Unfortunately, it's not dark anymore, so you don't see the redstone lamps really working, but they do. You can see that one lit up. I'll just let you watch it. You can see them light up. Looks cooler at night, of course. The chords at the end are, of course, things in the repeating structure because they don't fit. They're not sorted by these. But just in case you added too many all at once and some of them got sort of ignored, they could come in here and recycle through the process. Pretty damn smart system. And those are recycling. Or they're not recycling, whatever, you know. But they'll end up where they're supposed to go. I think we're on quartz now, yeah. See the redstone go on. It's a cool way to know where the stuff is, you know. I don't actually remember it playing this note. There it goes. It plays it at the end. Not that it matches or anything, but it's just cool. So this is, I've still left this very naked, of course. I haven't designed it, but it's going to end up sort of looking like this. Whatever, I got half slabs on. It'll be more or less looking like this one piece right here if you were to just look at that all the way across the face, but I wanted to leave it open so you could see it. And the connection is only made between the two to make it flow by 3 blocks of ice and every now and then a sign to perfectly stop the water after a hopper. So you can begin again just shortly after, go for a little ways, and then it's not every 8 like it could be, but it's every 7 sometimes, just for how it's fitting. This is funny. Get it all intent. Do, do, do. It's just playing with this stuff. I got my beat. Oh yeah. It's pretty funny. Anyway, let me show you how to create this funky looking contraption real quick. Just so you're not like missing anything. Let's get all of our necessary materials. I'm gonna need one of those. Definitely need the hopper. I'm gonna need a redstone lamp and some redstone and some repeaters. And where's my comparator? And my comparator. So let's begin creating this structure. I always started by placing 4 blocks high first, and then kind of like looking at that. 1, 2, 3, and then I need one in the middle and one on top. So let's go 1, 2, erase 1. So it's like that, but we're not going to have that first one. This one also has another set on top, and then this as well for 2, and down here for 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's my basic setup there. Yeah, and then I've got 1, 2 coming out here. And on that top one, it's also like this. Yes, sir. And then 1 off the back of that. Whoops, I could do it this way. 1, 2, and then stop. Yes, sir. That's what it's looking like. And yeah, and then we've got 2 half slabs down here. 1, 2. Yep. All right. We'll place our chest. Place the chest, and then get the hoppers involved, which would be 1 in the back, 1 up, 3, 4 total. 1 in the back, and then 3 facing downwards, as you see there. I can put my redstone block there right now. Alrighty then, we're doing good. On the top of these 4, you're going to want to place a chest facing whatever direction you'd like it to be, and then choose a hopper for the side. So we've got 3 things flat right here. We'll get to those in a moment. Now we need to, between these 2, place a redstone torch there and a redstone torch off the end of this. Get our comparator and compare from here. That's the only comparator we need. And then right here we're going to need 2 redstone repeaters at just normal setting. 1, 2, 3 down here, so that gets all signaled. The front one should be off. It is. Thank you. And now from the comparator, I think I've designed this slightly different than I normally would have. Whatever. Okay, but now we need redstone to complete the cycle here. Boom. Now that gets a signal, and we're good to go. The comparator is off, as you see. That's correct. Everything's good. Everything's lit up but that one spot and the torch in the front. If you got that, you're good to go. Okay, so now I have everything I need except for my track. And now I'll go to transportation, grab the 2 powered rails basically and 1 regular rail. This is probably about as compact as it'll ever get. 1 there and 1 here. And 1 for the middle. And on top of this one, as our filter hopper we need, which is being compared by the comparator, we're going to want to place... I use charcoal personally because I don't actually use it in the game. So it's a good thing to, I'm always just searching for coal. It's better. I mean, they're actually the same, but nobody makes charcoal on purpose. I don't think so, because if you can mine for coal, you're good. And then let's choose some sort of article. And it filters itself, I believe, if you just put that in there, put that in there, put all 4 of them at 64. And I'll show you how I figured out how to do this. And then you grab your minecart with a chest in it. And place that, and then it will immediately start going. Whoops, let's get back up there. You can see it's sucking the stuff out. Now, this will actually automatically show you how many you really need to filter this by putting 64 in all of them. I believe it can be adjusted later because it's only going to stop the diamonds. Whoops, this doesn't look right. That has gone too far. Yeah, it might, there. That's the 58 right there. Normally thought it was 56, but okay, I'm getting my collection of diamonds down here, so it's working. Excellent. Excellent. Kind of like Mr. Burns. Yeah, and it's okay. Like all sorting systems, it always leaves one empty one in the last process that was not triggered by redstone. So if it got moved down in there with the thing with this won't because it's powered. But the last one that was not powered, I know it's got a redstone there, but the redstone is off, as you see, so it gets stuck in there. Apparently, it doesn't do that in this system, unless I've somehow triggered it. I've got it here, so I've got 64 left, and to figure out the rest, you just come up here and you put the whole stack in there, and it will run it down. So if it's a stack of 16 and you don't know how to do it, first get your 58 or whatever it's going to be, and then check it out like that. This is the best process. You don't have to go ask people. You just do it like that. And yeah, this is of course a much larger version than what we've all been making for item sorters since 1.4.7 has been out. But like I said, oh, it got rid of everything. I think what I'm going to do, dang it, I did not prove my point. I'm going to drop 2 of these because I know the number, and then grab 2 of these. I'm going to grab more than 2, and see, by placing 1, 2, that stays. This might stay also until I put a 4th one, then both of them will disappear. See that? I know that. I don't know why. It's just like that. I've been studying the shit out of this. Pardon my French. So yeah, everything's being filtered properly now, so I should be able to join these up, get up to the top, and apply them, and they will filter this time. Yeah, and like I said, just for fun, for the middle, you can attach, this is just for design actually, more or less, attach some, not glowstone, but I need these, a redstone lamp, there we go, to the front of that, and since it extends twice, you can put one on the bottom of that. Why isn't that working? That's weird. How did I do that? That must be there. Oh, it's up one higher, huh? Okay. Whoops. So it's one on the side of there, and this one on the bottom of it. So whenever this thing actually fires, it'll turn the light on, so you know it's working. Like I've done, of course, over here. So yeah, that's cool stuff. There's still stuff cycling in there. It's pretty funny. Now we're gonna load it up with everything it's got. Everything it's got. We're gonna fire it off. You know, making this was not that difficult. Maybe I should show you the switch, but that's going to be another tutorial. This is already getting extremely long. But anyway, yeah, let's go. Throw this stuff in here. Proof of it works. Just throw everything we got in there. Who cares? Just not the charcoal. So now, because it's nighttime, you can watch it go off and listen to it while it's happening as well. We got the one on the end here firing. That's going to fire for a while, I guess. Yay. Isn't that cute? I made music out of my item sorter. Honey. I'm going to light up a cigarette and watch this. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Item sorterama. And it's pretty easy. Of course, I built all the rows first where I was going to have them, and then I built my station. Now, the easiest way, without having a lot of wiring, to get items to go back in a cycle is to have one single hopper pushing them up back into the cycle. You just want to make sure that it's exactly at the same level as your entrance, which would be down here, and I'm probably not going to get in. So that they meet with the ones coming down from the case, from your crate. They have to be at exactly the same level. That's what the level you want to meet, and then it just comes all the way around really easily. As you can see, I've got it running through the back and coming back in, and this one just goes into the dispenser. So now we got a concert going on. All right, with a beat. With a beat. Like that. Making this rap. Minecraft rap. You know, I know somebody's gonna do it, or they've already done it. Who knows? But anyway, that's the stuff. It looks pretty cool. You know, we've got our stuff, and it's just awesome, man. Sorted stuff. Sure. All right. Well, signing off. Have a nice day.